Yobos, this is Wii2PLAY, the inventive Ashworks of YouTube, and welcome back to Tetris 99! It is a Kirby theme! It is not exactly one of my most favorite Kirby games. I would say Kirby fighting something, but I know I'm wrong, so let's look that up. Super Kirby Clash! This is the Super Kirby Clash theme. The sequel to Kirby Clash. I don't remember what it's called. The one for the 3DS, which, by the way, I am going to mention that my brother GalaxyWiz, I have two different brothers, but GalaxyWiz has been doing a video on whatever that Kirby Clash game is called for the 3DS, where he is trying to get through the entire game without without buying a single gem apple. Not a one. It's, probably as bad as it sounds. I'm not sure I would want to do that, but then again, who knows? Maybe I will go to Super Kirby Clash and do the same darn thing because content. But whatever. I will say that it's given me a little bit more respect for Super Kirby Clash a little bit. For one thing, all the music in Super Kirby Clash is either original or remixes, while the first version for the 3DS, which you soon won't be able to ever play ever again, that reuses music from various other Kirby games. Plus, I can't underestimate the very first vocal song that was made for a Kirby game. Something that I think I just kind of forgot about because of how much I just don't care for Super Kirby Clash. That stems from the fact that basically I'd already played a game like Super Kirby Clash before, and then playing it online is the most dreadful thing I have ever done online on the Nintendo Switch. By far, the most dreadful thing. Community question, can you tell me something that was worse? That's the community question. Let me know if you care to. Now, I'm probably not going to do what I did with Fire Emblem theme. I'm probably only going to do at most 3 different attempts. Still trying to get that Tetris Maximus victory. There's only a few more themes left that I haven't shown on camera. And even if I have shown them on camera, this is in HD. Which, I'm just going to talk about this. There are several projects that I feel like I'm going to want to redo at some point. The original recording for them wasn't bad, it just wasn't in the best of quality. You know, stuff like Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. And again, say it with me, not the HD one. I'm talking about the one for Nintendo Wii. But anyways, that, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, these are games that I would like to come back to and record them in HD. But I feel like if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to do it differently. Instead of just making individual videos showcasing stuff you guys have already seen, I think I should just live stream it. Try to get through the entire game, or as much of the games as I can, live, without recording umpteen hundred episodes. That's basically are the same things you guys have already seen if you've been watching nearly all of my videos. So that video that I made for Banana Blitz, I'm probably going to scrap that at some point. I may look it over to see if there was any fun moments that were worth keeping, and then I might put them into a highlight reel, but I think I'm actually going to delete that video from YouTube. So, when I go back to Banana Blitz, and no, it won't be anytime soon, I got other things I need to do. When I go back to Banana Blitz, it's going to be live. Now, it's not the first time I have done a live stream for Banana Blitz because I am loco and I love my shiny Tepig too much, which is somewhat unrelated. But this is going to be the definitive video, since it will be, and please don't confuse me when I say this, in HD, in high definition. It's still from the Nintendo Wii, so we don't have that widescreen going on, but it is still going to be very much better looking than it was, what? When did I record it? 2005? Maybe? Can't remember, I messed up! Man, if I had not switched out pieces, if I had dropped that line block in, I probably still would be playing right now. Oh well. At least now I can send more garbage blocks and get more tickets that I'm not using for anything, Nintendo. But I digress. I probably have already asked this community question before, but darn it, I'll just ask it again. What is your favorite Kirby spin-off game? We've had a lot of Kirby games. Some of which I kinda forgot about a little bit. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of games that I can remember. Even stuff I haven't touched in years. But I think there were a few that I just kinda spaced out about because I hadn't heard or seen or played it in the longest time. And that was my entire conversation. Thanks for coming. I guess we could talk about Kirby a little bit more. We've got Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and my phone's going off because old habits die hard, folks. They, like, never go away. That's exactly who I thought it was. Well, he's gonna have to wait. I will contact him as soon as I am done with my video. I could have been recording 30 minutes ago, except I was watching YouTube instead. So anyways, let's do this. What are your thoughts on Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, coming out for the Nintendo Switch this month? Let me know. I'll tell you this much, and I'm going to be very blunt when I say this. It will be far better than The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Wow, talk about wasting money. I know I like to record my stuff in HD, and when the game came out, I didn't exactly have wrong one. I didn't exactly have the Genki Shadowcast. But that Zelda game, I mean, I have nothing wrong with the game itself. What I am miffed about is that Nintendo didn't do anything else with it. Literally, one of the only things they did besides making controls that don't require motion but will still make you angry, the only other thing they did was add in an extra amiibo that if you bought it, would let you go back to the sky anytime you wanted, aside from the time that you are stuck in dungeons. That's it! That's not worth the money. And I'm not talking about with the amiibo, I'm just talking about with the game itself. I like Nintendo, don't get me wrong. I will always prefer Nintendo over every single other gaming company, period. But there are times when they do some things that just disappoint me. I'll say this much, if I had not sold off my version of Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii, and not the version for the Switch, if I had not sold off the Wii version, I would just go and play that instead of the Switch one! Cool. Got to the top 50. You know, during the first round, I thought that I would have to end off the video early. But nope, we are going one more round, and I promise it'll be one more round. Even if I fail even harder. But my point still stands. Skyward Sword HD wasn't worth the money. It was not. You should have just kept your Nintendo Wii version. Even if it didn't come in complete widescreen. There's not enough new content to warrant selling your Wii version and purchasing the Switch one. There really wasn't. And I was gonna say the same thing about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But at least with that, they included 2 big changes. And I'm talking about before they did the Booster Pass, which is very much welcome and very much late. But they had included you being able to hold on to 2 items instead of 1, kind of double dash stuff. And they changed the battle courses to be way better, to be actual battle courses. Versus what we have on the Wii U, where you are basically battling on the race courses, and they're too big. But at least there was more reasons to purchase and to switch over. See what I did there? To switch over to the Nintendo Switch version, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And again, this was before the Booster Pass. Way before the Booster Pass. But Skyward Sword HD has no excuses whatsoever. It kind of reminds me, and I think I'm going to get into another subject by doing this if I have enough time. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario All-Stars. Not Super Mario All-Stars 3D, that's a whole nother topic we've already covered. But Super Mario All-Stars for the Nintendo Wii. This was a game that was for the Super Nintendo, the SNES. But for one of the anniversaries, I don't even know which one, Nintendo brought it back for the Wii. That's also kinda not worth the money. It is a pathetic excuse for a celebration. Although it's more than Earthbound's been getting, let's be frank about that one. Earthbound, oof, just oof. Next to F-Zero, it's probably the least respected IP of Nintendo, honestly. So where was I going with this tangent? Like, seriously. I guess what I was going to say is Kirby seems to get more respect than Mario and Link does. Some of the anniversaries for Kirby, which includes the one where we got Kirby's Dream Collection, which is 5 different games spanning from several different units. The Game Boy, the NES, the Super NES, and the freaking Nintendo 64 with Kirby 64. That was all on one disc. And there was still plenty of other extras, including a few episodes of the anime. Mario's, give me a sec. No, seriously, give me a second. I'm trying to remember. I guess Mario Superstars, something like that. The Nintendo Wii version is basically a carbon copy of the Super Nintendo one. The only thing, literally the only thing new is the super loud, opening screen when you put the disc in. Something like that. I am going to lose again. Oh no. I don't know if I could have saved that. Kirby gets more respect than Mario and Link. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we got 3-4 games last year? Like, really? I will be shocked if we get another new Kirby game this year. And I'm not talking about Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which also seems like it could be a good thing. I'm going to say this early. I hope that in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow, they reveal a post-game. I want to see an extended version of Return to Dreamland with new bosses and stuff. An extended story that has to do with Mangalore. Will it happen? I don't know. But we'll just have to see. Speaking of Nintendo Direct, because of that, because people were right about assuming Nintendo Direct was happening this week, which is happening tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow, guys. Around the same time that I'm posting this, except earlier. I am not going to upload the Tetris 99 video. There will be a Nintendo Switch Sports video, but not a not a Tetris 99 video. Because I am going to be recording my reaction to the Direct. The Direct. So, we'll just see what happens with that. That is going to be it for this episode. Once again, I guess we can just jump in the scenes and see that Luigi's Mansion 3 will be next, and then we'll go back to Pokemon, because why not? So, until my next Tetris 99 video coming out on Thursday, and my next few videos coming out this week and further going forward. Cut! Add that! Cut! Okay, never mind. This has been Wii2PLAY. Enjoy your day. Catch you later.